Listen, we gotta sit down. We gotta talk about this. We're gonna talk about it on my show, Brilliant Views. Yeah.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, BMan Jones, back again for another episode of Brilliant Views. Today is January 1st, 2019, and I know I've been kind of slack, haven't put out a lot of content lately, but don't worry, man, I'm getting back on the horse. I'm definitely about to start pumping out interviews, vlogs, music videos, all different types of stuff. But today, man, it's the new year. And it's definitely, I'm honored right now because I'm on my way to speak at the men's breakfast. The men's breakfast, it's a breakfast, it's a breakfast that was put together by men. They made a decision to have a breakfast every year, every New Year's morning. Men from all ages, different sizes, races, all that, get together and break bread. You know, we all break bread and talk, conversate, see people that we haven't seen in a long time, catch up with people, and they always have speakers. They always have somebody come talk about what they have going on in their personal lives, and as well as what they're doing in the community. This year, my cousin Wesley Kelly, he reached out to me and asked me to come speak, and I was definitely honored when I was asked, because a lot of the men that are at this breakfast, they're way older than me. Like last few times I've been, I may have been the youngest man in the room, which is not a bad thing to be around wisdom. But I mean, it's just crazy that he felt that what I was doing, what I'm doing right now in my life, was something that needed to be heard. And when people give you a platform and the podium to speak, man, you gotta show up and show out. So that's what I plan to do. I hope I don't get too nervous up here speaking in front of these men, but it's definitely going to be a good day and definitely going to be a good event, and something that I want you guys to be along for the ride for. That's why I'm taping this right now. So y'all stay tuned, man. I'm on the way to the breakfast right now.
For everybody to lift up their voice and help sing this song. I know we can. I believe we can. Amen. All right. As we now gentle say, you hear my humble cry? Oh Lord, you the sour calling. Oh Lord, you not let me die.
The service. I think the best way we're going to do this is tables row by row. Okay, let's let this row here go first. Start right there. Okay, this end with Dacus Brown. Hold your hand up, Dacus. Start right there where you at and go that way.
He's my strength, Lord, when I need him most. I said, Jesus, fill me with the Holy Ghost. That's why I've got a right to praise the Lord. He's my joy, my all in all. He's my strength, Lord, when I need him most. I said, Jesus, fill me with the Holy Ghost. What a wonder the Lord has done in a life of a wreck like me. All the filthy ways I've known, God has come along and rescued.
Brethren, this morning. For the word said, oh, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. For it's like precious plummet that ran down Aaron's beard. And Proverbs 27:17 says, as iron sharpens iron, so let another man sharpen the countenance of his friends. And truly, I must say it's good to be here. As you all know, that I am the representative of Ward 5 in the Fountain Inn City Council. And there's some great things that are going on in the area. But I still need your prayers and your support. As you all know, I am the voice of the people. And when you speak, I hear you. But when I speak, your voice is being heard. So I pray you bring me all your concerns, write them down, give them to me. And Brother Kelly will tell you that I don't address your issue next week nor next month. I address your issue right there on the spot. Brother Kelly and I was in the restaurant and he brought an issue to me. I didn't wait until the next day to address this issue. I addressed it while we were sitting there. And believe it or not, those of you that live on Woodland Drive, raise your hand. And Fountain Inn, over where Brother Kelly's at. There are some issues over there on Woodland Drive and Fountain Inn that's going to be taken care of immediately. Not next week, not next month. So it should be some major changes are coming in that area. So whatever area you live in and you got a major concern about it, please bring it to my attention, because if I don't know, it can't be addressed. But if you bring it to me, we together can make things happen. And as you all know, that in Fountain Inn, there's a lot of, I want to say, it's not diversified, but we're trying to get it to the point to where our voice is being heard in that community, because no matter what side of the town you live on, every man, every woman, boy, girl is just as important as everybody else. So what we're trying to do is make sure that the events that take place in Fountain Inn, make sure that we are part of it too, because we are part of those taxpayers that pays tax money. You're those that has a right to voice your opinion, and the only way your opinion can get a voice is bring it to me, and I'm at the table. So therefore, when I speak, your voice is being heard. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like my big cousin said, my name is BMan Jones. I am the son of Bove and Keith Jones, the grandson of Billy and Mamie Jones. And it is a pleasure to speak here today, this morning. It's an honor, because I remember when this breakfast started. I was really young, but being able to come up here and speak is definitely an honor, because I just turned 26. I know some of y'all double, maybe even triple my age, but it's definitely an honor to come here and speak among you men. Like you said, I work with the youth, but I am also a radio personality at 107.3 Jam, as well as Hot 98.1. I am also a supervisor for the morning preload at UPS. But through doing all those things, I had the time, and I felt the need to start a mentoring program for young African American, not just African American males, young males in our community. Because I felt that nowadays you don't see kids playing outside, you don't see them going to do different things. All they want to do is really play video games, talk on the phones, be on Instagram, Twitter, those type of things, which there's nothing wrong with that. I myself too, I like those type of things, but I felt that it was necessary to expose them to different things and show them different things and take them different places. That is why we started the program. It's called YBA, Young Brothers Academy. Our pillars are education, exposure, and education, exposure, and empowerment. We feel like with those three things, anybody in this world can make the world their oyster, but you must expose them to different things. You must make sure that they are always empowered, and you must make sure they are educated. Not just, in the sense of a classroom, but life itself. Because I'm pretty sure you guys can be attest to it, that you do learn a lot in the classroom. I'm a college educated man, but I learned a lot more from my neighborhoods and my community, from just being out and about and experiencing things. So some things that we have done with our young men, we actually had our first annual gala this past October at Zen downtown. We had about 100 people come out and support the fundraising gala, and it was a very nice event. But the part that really stood out to me and really touched me was that we were able, from the community's donations, we were able to put the young men in tuxedos. I don't know if you've ever worn a tuxedo, but I know every time I wear a tuxedo, I have a different air about myself. I have a different confidence about myself. And that night, you could see that air and that confidence in those young men. And this is something that we just started. This is our first year, our first group of young men. We have 13 young men from all the way from Anderson through Greenville. But this is something that we plan to expand. I mean, I know Greenville's a decent-sized city, but we're not the only city with youth. We're not the only city that needs help with our young men. So I'm coming to you guys today just to ask for your prayers and your support. Please, if you have Instagram, Facebook, even if you just have a computer, please look us up. We have a website. It's www.youngbrothersacademy.org. Just check us out. And if you guys have businesses, I know a lot of people here are college educated, veterans, all of that. We need all of you all to help pour into these young men, because I'm a testament that it takes a village to raise a child. And it definitely takes a man to raise a man. Unfortunately, today we have a lot of single mother households, single father households. So I feel that it's our job to step into that gap and help that young man grow and be better. Because a lot of the men in this room have helped and poured into my life. You know what I'm saying? So as a 26-year-old black man in America, I feel that it's necessary to pour into that next generation. Because if we don't help them, somebody will lead them down another path. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, any concerns, anything you want to talk about, if you want to pour into it, please just let me know. Feel free. I don't have cards, but I do have. I can give you my number, and we can conversate and talk and help to continue this program that we started, because it's a program that I want and I feel will outlive me. A lot of times you want to have, like, I don't have children yet. Thank God. But I do feel that what I'm doing now, alongside Andre Sullivan, he is an author and an illustrator. He's written 2 books. He's actually working on his 3rd. And the other co-founder, Justice Cox, he's a 5th grade teacher in Anderson County. So all 3 of us, we're all 26. And we felt it was a need to start this program, and we've seen it flourish, and we plan to have it flourish well past the time we meet our Savior. But it's an honor to be here, fellas, and please just pour into my program, and thank you all for letting me have this time.
Amen.
But yeah, man, that's it, bro. That's crazy. It's crazy to be able to stand up and talk in front of other men, bro. I was kind of nervous. I said I a lot. Let me retract all those I's, man. It's not I. YBA is a we thing, all right? Myself, Andre Sullivan, and Justice Cox. It's all 3 of us. It ain't just BMan Jones, all right? It takes all 3 of us. But it also takes the community. It takes you guys, you know what I'm saying? Our supporters. It takes you guys, and it takes all of us to help and mold these young men and help them see and grow and be what they can be, because our goal should be to do whatever we do and let that bring worship back to God. Why is this coming to me now after I spoke? I don't know, but it's coming to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it out there. Our job is to do whatever we do and let that bring honor and worship back to God. So with YBA pouring back into these men, we're only doing it because somebody poured into us, and somebody showed us the importance of being a man and showed us how to move in this world and make things happen. And that's all we want for our young men. Like I said in my speech, my little whatever you want to call it, it takes a village. It takes a village to raise a child, man. It takes men to raise men. Unfortunately, like I said, there's a lot of single mother households out here. But just because there are single mother households, there's not a shortage of good men in this world, no matter what social media try to tell you. So to all the brothers out there, please, man, pour into our program. Go to our website, visit it, see what we're doing. It's www.youngbrothersacademy.org. Go check us out. Go to our Facebook, our Instagram page. Go to all those different things and just check us out and support us. Even if it's not monetarily, if it's just, sending up a prayer, reaching out to businesses that that would interest our young men to have them go see and visit, and reaching out to colleges, all different things. All these things are a part of YBA, and we want to make sure that in 2019 that we have more community involvement, because this is not just Greenville. This is the world. This is gonna be, I'm claiming it right now. Me and Justice talked about this the night after the gala. This is going to be a worldwide organization. YBA will be everywhere in the world. I may not see the day. I may not see it where it's everywhere in the world, but I will see it expand before I leave here. And I feel like God put this on all three of our hearts to start this movement, and it's going to be amazing. You know, YBA is great. It's a part of me, and I'm a part of it, and I'm glad to be one of the co-founders, man. And I challenge y'all to challenge us to do even more, push us, and make sure that we're living up, we're upholding the standards that we're holding these young men to. And y'all guys just stay tuned, man. 2019 is going to be a tremendous, amazingly blessed year for your boy BMan Jones. I'm just saying, I'm claiming that right now. Alright, so y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. And thank you again to my cousin Wesley, bro. Wesley, I definitely appreciate that, man. It was definitely an honor to stand up and speak this morning at the breakfast. Y'all stay safe out here. See y'all next time.
That's a brilliant view. That's a brilliant view. God gave me a vision. That's a brilliant view. Brilliant views.